Hi everybody, welcome to In the Kitchen with Bert and Linda. I'm Linda, this is Bert.
Hi, folks.
We're here today to talk about keto. I hate to call it a diet, but it's a way of living, eating keto style, which is low carb. Bert has been a subscriber, member of the keto community, and he has lost.
Well, okay, just to give you a quick backdrop, I actually started the low carb journey or version, actually following keto pretty much off and on since about, I guess, 2018, 2019. At one point back in the day, back then, I was actually about 340 pounds. But following the low carb journey, if you will, I actually have been able to progress down to, at present, about 265 pounds. It seems like I've been fluctuating pretty steadily between anywhere 260 to 270 for probably the last, I'm going to guess, almost a year. The whole thing is you really have to work to stay on the low carb to actually watch your pounds drop. And also you have to balance that with some exercise, which I'll admit I've been having a shortfall of that. Being retired now for a while, there are times when I don't do really nearly the exercise that I should or need or know I need to do. But anyway, Linda, go ahead.
Okay, so that's one reason when we started our channel, we did it for the grandchildren and the children because sometimes they wanted to know recipes, and so we decided to go ahead and video them so that they would have them either while we were still living or after we're gone. But as the channel has gained popularity, we've had a lot more calls for low carb or keto recipes. So a lot of our recipes now are trending more that way.
And it seems like the low carb ideas that we put on the channel have really sort of given the channel a big boost. And we're looking at honestly trying to gear more and more toward the low carb versions because I think it helps a lot of people, including myself, because once I got or geared more and more into the low carb type of diet, I know I dropped about 10 pounds, I guess, like in the last probably month to 6 weeks. It's a slow, steady thing. You don't do it overnight, and don't beat yourself up. And if you get off of it, and eat things that you really shouldn't be doing, don't beat yourself up because it's going to happen to all of us. But the thing is, you just got to remember to get back on that bandwagon, get back on that horse and ride again. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was your body. Look at yourself, how you looked 10 years ago and today. And as we age, things do also, if we're more sedentary, we're going to gain more. And when we're not as active, we gain more. So many things go into this. But you really have to force yourself to get out and walk, and just like forcing yourself to eat what you should be eating. But anyways, just remember that. Go ahead.
I was going to tell you one thing. If you have any requests for any type of keto recipe or low carb recipe, or convert a regular recipe over to low carb, let us know, because that's what we're doing with some of the recipes now. We are converting them over from just regular using regular flour, regular sugar, anything like that. We're converting it over to the keto and low carb style. So let us know. Write in the comment box down there, and we'll be glad to see what we can do.
And Linda's really actually looking right now at it's a pecan muffin recipe that she did, regular version, that she's looking at converting over into a low carb version. So there's so many different things out there and different foods out there that you don't have to deprive yourself of. You just have to adapt them to conform to what you can eat without worrying about it.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of people think when you go keto or low carb, you can't have bread, you can't have sweets, you can't have this, that, but you can, as long as you convert it over to the other way. And I grant you, I'll admit, I don't eat 100% like he does. I have things that I really do like, and I do cheat, but I try not to cheat in front of him.
Which I tell her, don't worry about what she eats in front of me because it doesn't bother me. I know what I need to eat for my body. She can eat different things for her body and not worry about it. But there is one side note on this. She is not diabetic. Mm-mm. But I am diabetic. And sadly, I have to be very careful with particularly sugar intake. With her, she doesn't have to be concerned about it at all because her body can tolerate it. Mine cannot.
So that's why we have made low carb ice cream, low carb brownies, low carb fat bombs. We're fixing to do the low carb pecan pie muffins. What else?
And we've got several Italian dishes that are low carb. One is hamburger zucchini. One is a lasagna type casserole.
Ravioli.
Okay.
Lasagna. We're fixing to do ravioli.
She had the word. I didn't know where.
I know. We've done
I didn't know
so
where
much
the ravioli. I didn't remember the ravioli.
It's a lasagna.
Anyway, lasagna is what she's really thinking about. Also, she made some air fried chicken tenders that are really good. She used almond flour with that, and those things are really, really very good.
We've made tuna melts.
A tuna melt patty.
And people think you cannot have vegetables on keto or low carb, but you can. There's a whole list of vegetables that you can eat. So we're going to do some of those too.
So we're trying to gear a lot of different foods that people can eat that want to be on a low carb diet and wish to actually try and make their bodies better. Particularly with summer coming up, a lot of the ladies, particularly, I know the men probably, a lot of us don't care that much, but we really should. But how we look in bathing suits, when we're going to the beach, we really can slim down and look a whole lot better for everybody, and we'll feel better ourselves.
So come and join our channel. Come in and join the team, the low carb keto team. Bert has a lot of information. He's been working with these things for quite a few years. He knows what he's talking about. He has lived it. He's experienced it. He's working it off. So join the team, and all of you together can share stories, pictures, suggestions, requests.
And I'd like to give a shout out to a friend that does a lot of keto, and her name is Kara, and I hope she's doing well. But anyways, I just want you guys to please look at our channel and share, subscribe, and like. And remember, on this particular day, on Sunday, this is the 17th of May, 2026. We're looking at being a national day of prayer. So wherever you are, whatever home you're in, just remember to please pray for our nation, because Boy, does our nation need that. And as well as that, give our leaders the advice from God Himself to help heal our land and turn a lot of this around. And may we once again become the nation that leads the world. Okay, that's it for me, Linda. You got something else?
That's all I've got. Just be tuned because we're back in the kitchen tomorrow.
And above all else, just remember, as we always try to close out our videos with, remember that God loves you, and so do we. Y'all take care and have a great Sunday.
Bye.
Bye for now.